Yeah, boy, unhand me. I gotta get my baby girl out of this fire. Enjoying my reactions, but you don't feel like waiting a week for the next upload? That's cool, because I got you covered. Chances are, by the time you watch this show on YouTube, I'll already have the full seasons available over on Patreon in their complete unedited glory. All you gotta do is become a tier 2 patron. And if you just so happen to be a viewer who wants to request things from me, such as movies and shows, then you can take your loyalty even further by becoming a tier 3 patron. The ball is in your court, and I'm completely at your service. So take advantage of these opportunities now. Yo, what's going on, you guys? This is your boy RBG, aka the Random Black Gamer, here with me, myself, and I on the ones and twos, and this is We Ain't Seen the Reactions, the place where I react to everything I ain't never seen. And if you read by the title, you already know what time it is. It's time for some more Detective Conan, aka Case Closed reactions. And guys, I bore witness to one of my favorite episodes in this series. I really love the whole mystery murder element of this show, but it goes so well with romance and love. And this episode was a prime example of miscommunication. You know, like, we had a lot of people assuming things, jumping to conclusions, and ultimately to their own detriment, which is what we saw with this song leader. You know, there's this guy that was leading this group called Lex. Tatsuya, yeah, this guy, he thought very highly of himself. He didn't like his bandmates that much, and he was about to make his leave, you know. He did his farewell performance, which ended up being his actual farewell performance because he died after performing, which is very ironic and prolific in and of itself because, you know, we were trying to figure out who it was, and there was this one character in particular who was trying to make herself out to be something she's not, and that is Marie. Yeah, Mari, she essentially was the former love interest of the band leader, Tatsuya, you know, and there's a lot of miscommunication going on with her in particular because, you know, she was cool with this guy. She was kind of smitten by him. She had strong feelings for him, but she didn't really communicate that. And he had a hard time expressing his love for her. And that's that whole miscommunication aspect that I love about this, you know, just seeing this strong burning desires that two individual characters have, but they're not able to properly express that, and things completely go left when they try to. This guy, he always talked about this former love interest that he had returning to him, you know, and I was trying to put the pieces together on what he meant by that. Like, maybe this person had passed away, but I guess you can kind of say they passed away, or at least their looks did, because that's what the whole episode is about. How we think we know what we want, we think we know what a person wants, but we don't communicate that to them, and we just jump to conclusions and do things that people they don't necessarily want. And that's what this woman did. Marie altered her look, and that made Tatsuya avoid her like the plague. He didn't want anything to do with her romantically, and, you know, to spite her, he made her his manager. Yeah, it was just very deep how they did that episode, man, and I really enjoyed that about it. You know, the murder mysteries are all fine and dandy, but when you can actually tie in romance and love into that, it just makes it all the more better. It's like the perfect ingredient, you know, a little salt and pepper. But anyways, guys, as you are aware, we are doing the canonical episodes that tie directly to the manga. So we're not going to be doing any filler episodes to kind of skim off that unnecessary fat, man. And today we're going to be jumping ahead with another episode by the name of the Conan Edogawa abduction case. So I take it that Conan, he's going to get strapped up and thrown into somebody's locker. But we'll see how this goes, man. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this. Yeah, when are y'all gonna compensate them? Right. Some bomb-ass parents. Yeah, they on your ass. Why don't we just take them back to him? Ah! Why are you sweating, Conan? It's like negative 30 outside. Is the heater up high? Kagoro's turning on that heat. Who? Yo, mama? That's her? Mama kind of thick. How come I have a nagging suspicion that this is the professor? Oh lord. Sulky, you say? Fumio? I know he ready to see Conan go. Look at him. Good riddance, you little pipsqueak. Lord. Mori-san has no idea that his stock is about to go down. No, you ain't. Really? Okay, so Conan's kind of a celebrity. Wow. How? Lord have mercy. So they knew that that drug would do that to him. Oh Lord. God damn it. Bitch! Think this is Chuck E. Cheese's? There you go. That'll cause a stir. Yee! What if they have comprehended him? You know, like apprehended him. Is that him? Shit! Oh no! Not the chloroform cloth! A dilapidated one at that. Yeah, somebody find some pine saw? Who is this mystery man? Why does he have a top hat on? What the fuck? Oh god. Wow. What are you gonna do? Revert him back to a child? Who are you gonna use it on? Yeah, just chill, go watch some Days of Our Lives, and we'll come back and figure out what we're gonna do with this pipsqueak. Hopefully they have a heater up in there. Sleeping in the same room, huh? A wine glass and a mat. See if we can get out of the window somehow. Yeah! I would say the snow could break his fall, but that's a little too dangerous to, What? Alright, come over here, bug eyes. Oh lord. Oh shit. Why do I have a very evil laugh? But that's the laugh of excitement and suspension that I'm kind of exuding right now, because this episode, man, this is really going to raise the stakes to a high degree, because I think this is one of the most serious scenarios that Conan has been placed in, you know, where his life is essentially at jeopardy. I know we get that a little bit, but most of the time it's him on the other side of the spectrum where somebody else gets killed and he's there to solve the case. But now he has officially been thrown in this thing by someone who is aware of his true identity, that he is in fact a ace detective that's been shrunken into a kid. And what this thing really brings into question is the whole element of the drug used to make Shinichi a child, and who could potentially be mass producing these things, because it seems like this group of individuals, they are aware of this drug and what it can do, and now that they see that they have a viable candidate that this drug can actually shrink somebody, they're going to try to see if they can test it on others to see if it's effective, or they can possibly see how it worked with Shinichi. You know, they'll probably run like some test results and stuff like that to see exactly how this thing can shrink people, because it seems like that was the main reason it was made, in order to shrink down the victims or de-age them. Like that right there really just brings a lot of things into question. You know, at first I thought it was just a freak accident done by way of some kind of drug that's supposed to kill the victim, but no, as it turns out, those guys that use it, they weren't aware of its de-aging properties. So yeah, man, I can't wait to see how they're gonna figure this out and what Shinichi is gonna do and where he's hiding. Let's see. Yeah. Take that, Magic Mitch. This guy looks like he could fit into the Magic Kaito setting with that outfit on. Oh, shit. Yeah, so it was a secret underground passage. That's what he was looking at. Really? Okay, I gotta run that back real quick, guys. I'm sorry. Baker. $1988. Really? They got Kenny G playing the saxophone? We'll see. You're going to have to hide under the car just in case they come up on you. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. That's an ugly kid. Right? They all look so weird. Why did the kid look like he was wearing a Lupin the Third outfit? Oh, shit. It's a big dude. Why is his arm so long? That's gotta be somebody in disguise. He looks like a fucking gorilla. Oh, God. Ding dong. Must be that new whip that I ordered. Bro, you are stuck in the middle like a fucking Twinkie between two Oreo cookies. How are you gonna deal with this? They both look crazy. You gonna leave the kid by himself? Space Detective. Oh yeah. Can't you feel the main character energy that I exude? Come on, kid, play along. My normal form. This little guy isn't going for it at all. Oh Lord. Okay, now you piqued his interest. I'm gonna use that as his little thing to hide the microphone in. Of course, this idiot was gonna go along with it. Get out! Gotta make things all romantic. Oh wow. Other guest. You think he's underneath that? Nah. I doubt it. Oh wow. Shit. He snuck out, yeah. Oh, come on, he's out of ammo now. Damn, so this guy, he's very good. Who are these people? Wait a minute, so that's his dad. And let me guess, that's his mom? What? Damn, she fine too. Okay. Yeah, of course. I mean, this guy's been doing perfectly fine. Nigga, you still a kid, bruh. Humor him, really? Good. I was waiting for that compensation, that hefty check. Yeah. Singing a different tune now, aren't you? Look at this nigga. At least they're aware that he's an idiot. What? What's going on? Yeah, that's payback for y'all asses. That's so funny. But guys, that right there was episode 43, the Conan Edogawa abduction case. So yeah, as it turns out, man, you know, that's Yasuko and Yukiko, Detective Conan's parents, that are fully aware that their son has been shrunken down into a chibi version of himself. they wanted to test his abilities, you know, just to make sure that if he gets in a similar situation like this, he'll know how to handle it, because they could have easily killed him, you know, and it makes sense because they're his parents. They know him the best. They know his strengths and weaknesses. So it's very logical why they would be the ones that were able to do that. So it was interesting to see him work up a sweat and end up in a situation that he potentially couldn't get out of. Because at first I was thrown off by that too, because, you know, you would think that Conan, he would be a lot more thorough than he was in this particular episode with the way he snuck in the closet. But once you see how perceptive the enemy is, you know, like, yeah, they had to know this guy inside and out. Like, they know that he's been shrunken down, so it has to be somebody that he knows. And once I saw that big dude, like, in disguise, I knew that, yeah, this is some kind of ploy. You know, there has to be something else at hand here, man. Which just so happened to be the Kudo family having a family reunion, man, with Uncle Professor Agasa involved as well. So, yeah, shout outs to the writers for this one, man. I didn't know how it was going to turn out, but it was very, very good. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and skip a couple of episodes to get back on canon with this next one titled The Snowy Mountain Lodge Murder Case. Here we go. Oh shit, Extreme Rules. He's not extreme enough. Nothing like having a good cancer stick on the Appalachian Mountains, huh, sir? You gonna push him? Don't you do it! You guys are dicks! How do you do that? Come on now. It's getting cold. No. Well, man, you finna have us paying for this shit. What's wrong with the lion, man? Nothing like a nice hot pot. I like how they always make the smoke look like clouds whenever they have one of these things going. Damn, he look old. Especially for 48. Futurist professor. So he has a lot of fans. Don't make this guy blush. But they're all drunk, it looks. Alright, I got some zebra stripe cakes in the back. Alright, I'll be back in I don't even know. What? Did you leave the stove on? Oh Lord. There's like I'm missing my episode of All My Samurais. I'll be back. Night skiing. This dude is probably already dead. I can't be with you. The heart of the sword is where I am. Because I am a samurai. Oh shit. Oh, he's still alive? Persistent little bugger, isn't he? I don't know, you're giving Mori too much credit. Damn. Okay. He's sober enough to figure that out. There's always got to be some kind of severe weather condition that prevents us from doing this shit. You're right. Shit face wasted over here. Mm-hmm. There had to be something on that table. Oh. Yeah, so that's blood. It's just a sign of him struggling all over the place. Stop sharing thoughts with me, damn it. Wow. Was it that simple? Right. It's gotta be more to it than that. Right, that's a nice Rolex he got right there. Look who's talking. Yeah, what does it mean? It was about something else, though, huh? What is this? A lighter? Oh, shit. Whose lighter is it? That blood is dry. Wow. So, guys, I don't know who the culprit could be in this scenario. This is a very interesting one, you know, like, there's so many moving parts here, you know, like you got these other characters that are involved that are mainly associated with the doctor, Oyama, but it's hard to pinpoint who is exactly the culprit, you know, like they have things placed in a certain order and stuff like that. And we talk about these horses, like in what kind of way? Like a horse for the design, the exterior of the house, or was it a horse that the doctor wanted so he can ride on? You know, like maybe he had like somebody that he used to ride with, like horseback riding or something. I don't really know, man. I don't know who the culprit could be in this situation because everybody has a very solid lullaby. So yeah, I don't want to waste any more time. I just want to figure it out. So here we go. Shut up, kid. Yeah, they always try to plant somebody that looks like they could be the culprit, but they're not. Yeah, it could possibly be her. Wow. You went up there to the doctor's room and smacked the shit out of him. Right. Tablecloth. Oh, really? So they're like chess pieces. Checkmate, bitches. Checkmate. Exactly. Wow. Cowrie. No, I didn't just coincidentally turn out that way. Exactly. Wow. Exactly. Something told me I wanted to say that, but I didn't think to say that. I was like, she had enough time to just manipulate everything when she went and discovered the body. Uh-oh. Why, though? How would you do this to our sensei? Paper. Wow, so you did all that research. How despicable can you be? Come on, bro. So that's what it was all about, really? You bitch ass. Oh, really? Yeah. So you had a little bit of reluctancy there. Idiot. Get your ass back here. The Sonic the Hedgehog socks. But guys, that right there was episode 46, man. The Snowy Mountain Lodge murder case. So, once again, Dr. Aoyama got what was coming to him. I don't feel sorry for him, especially in a case like this, where it was something that was trying to better the world. Something that had something to do with something that's been plaguing humanity for quite some time now, and that is the element of cancer. That is something that I am very adamant about eradicating, man. Like, I know I can't do it, but it would be nice if there was somebody within the medical field who could discover it. And I have a nagging suspicion that it's already been discovered, but considering the fact that cancer is a very common thing in humanity, it's very lucrative to the medical market, you know, to just keep that intact and try to, you know, basically get people to pay them money to satiate the cure, or at least kind of like fight it a little bit, you know. That's how I always thought of it, because you hear so many cases of doctors who have claimed to come up with a cure for cancer mysteriously vanishing or dying, you know. And I have a nagging suspicion that's because the powers that be don't want that to happen, you know, to have like a cure come up, because that could really hurt the market. But enough of all the you know, conspiracy theories. That was a very fun episode, man. It was full of twists and turns, and I don't know why I didn't say who I thought the culprit was, because I was thinking that it could potentially be Kaori, because she was the first person to see that, but the scream was heard so late. It was like a delayed response, you know, when everybody's just sitting there and they're talking to each other. It took her a while to scream, and I was like, yeah, she had to be involved. Like, maybe she drove the knife even deeper, or she did something to, you know, kind of like mess with the evidence to throw him off her scent, you know. And that just so happened to be the case, the latter thing that I just mentioned. So yeah, it's sad, you know, like nobody wins in this scenario, especially her. Like, she was confiding in this doctor, and he ended up taking her studies, something that she worked hard for, something that was connected to her childhood trauma in the form of her dad, who died from large intestinal cancer. You know, it's very sad to see that, you know, and the way things played out with the doctor and her, you know, she's gonna have to spend the rest of her life thinking about what she did, you know, and she had time to think about that before she actually exacted her revenge, you know, with the ice cream melting and stuff. So yeah, overall, man, I gotta give this episode a solid S. But guys, I just want to say that you may have noticed that I've been doing 2 reactions back to back for Detective Conan, but I don't want you guys to get the false sense that that's the case, like I'm going to be doing that on a weekly basis. It's just something that I wanted to do to kind of like front load my library of Detective Conan reactions, because, you know, this series, it goes, and now that we've started to react to it on YouTube, it could take nothing for me to catch up over there. So I like to have these things already laid out in advance over on Patreon. So I might not be doing 2 episodes. I know I'm not going to be doing 2 reactions back to back all the time. It's just something that I like to do because I do love this show, man. And it's becoming another one of those TMS production properties that might rival my boy, my boy Lupin. So yeah. But with all that said, guys, I'm going to turn it over to you. If there's anything that I may have missed or got misconstrued, by all means, provide the proper context in the comment section below for your boy, without spoiling me on things you know, of course. But once again, this is your boy RBG, aka the Random Black Gamer. We ain't seen the reactions. I'll catch you guys in the next reaction to Detective Conan. Peace.